Hey everybody, it's Katie. This is day 3 home. It's actually the evening now. I had a rough day. It was pretty painful. Nothing that I couldn't handle, but along with that pain became tons of emotion. I was warned by the nurses that some people go through an emotional state, kind of like after you have a baby, um, where you just cry at the drop of a hat. And that's who I was today. Every single thing, I just thought about how much I was hurting and how I wasn't hurting the day before, thinking maybe something was wrong. Now, granted, my on-cue ball came out yesterday. I think I talked about that just because it came out just before my video last night. The on-cue ball, I swore up and down while I was in the hospital wasn't doing a thing because I had this dull ache the whole time. I think it was working because as soon as it came out, I was hurting. I was hurting pretty bad today and didn't go for a walk. I walked through the house a few times and it was very frustrating to eat because, I'm on the at-home diet that I'm supposed to live by for 1 week, and then next week we'll have solid foods but pureed. Like normally they're solid, but I have to puree them for me to digest them, which is fine. Just some consistency would be lovely. It's okay, baby. Come here. I can't pick up my dog, so he's very frustrated. Up here. Gotta be careful. He hasn't left my side this entire time. Come on, up, 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 up. I know, he's afraid because he knows that I'm hurting. It's okay, we need to make him a step. If any of you know where I can get one of those steps really cheap, I would love to know, because they're kind of expensive. Come on. This is my dog. He has not left my side since this whole thing started, since I got home. He normally is my second skin, but he's been more so since I got home. Now you gotta be calm. Okay, be calm. Okay, okay. You sit right there. So today was rough. I guess the thing that frustrated me the most was because when I see all the other people on here with their at-home videos post-op, I guess I didn't watch those videos. That, or you guys didn't put them on, because I didn't hear about the pain. That, or I'm a wimp. I mean, I went through a pretty painful C-section. They didn't numb me enough during the C-section, and I ended up feeling the whole thing until they finally knocked me out. That was painful. I mean, I could feel them cutting towards my uterus. This is pretty painful. I mean, I guess when they compared it to a C-section, which they did, they said if you've had a C-section, that this is pretty comparable to that. So, if you can handle that, you can handle this. Unless I just forgot what my C-section pain was like, which they say that you do so that you're willing to have another kid. I guess that's what I went through today, along with the emotional roller coaster. I mean, it was up and down, up and down. There were some funny parts of the day, there were some very weepy parts of the day. Kind of like second guessing myself, like, oh my god, what did I do? Which I said that as soon as I came out of anesthesia. I guess that was the first thing that I said to my family was, oh my god, what have I done, So, I wasn't fully out of anesthesia. I think that was more like my subconscious talking. I know that I needed this. I know that it was a blessing, and it was that's what I'm talking about. It's been like this all day. It was what my body needed. I went through years of pain that I couldn't do anything about it. And this is supposedly going to give me an opportunity to live my life again. So I'm praying. I laid in my bed today in pain, and I cried out to God to just help me. If I was going to go through the pain, to help me get through it. And my grandmother called and we prayed. And shortly after that, I did have a little peace. I just can't get comfortable. I guess that's my problem. I want to be in bed with my husband, but I also want to be comfortable. And I know that I'm not comfortable in the bed. I know that I'm more comfortable in the recliner, but I also don't want to sleep in the recliner. And I may have to a couple nights just to get some peace. It's not that I don't like the furniture, I like to be with my husband. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be just fine. This is just one of those emotional days that they warned me about, not to mention the fact that I have got acne springing up in all the most obvious places. Mother Nature has decided to take her course the day I got home from surgery. So I've been dealing with that. The one time in my life that I was completely regular. Polycystic ovaries did not play effect on me this month. Which just so figures. I haven't had many people stop by. I haven't had anyone stop by since I've been at home. But part of that was my choice, especially today. I know I've got some clients that want to come by and see me. I'm just not comfortable enough yet. I don't really like people seeing me in pajamas and stuff, which I know I'm going to have to get over. They're my clients. I've seen them in some pretty awkward positions, so I should get over that. This is just a boo-hoo video, and you don't really even have to watch it. I'm doing fine. I have a lot of encouragement around me. Wonderful family that is really helping me push on, and my husband is still helping me with my meals. It's funny, we lay in bed and instead of our sweet good nights, we plan out the next day's menu. Now we're going to do this and mix the multivitamin into this and make sure that I focus on the protein today and da-da-da-da. You know, it's it's hilarious. I mean, I'm bruised all over my body. I don't know if you guys can see. I have terrible veins, so almost every single time when, I don't know if you can see that one there. Almost every single time when they try to draw blood, they blow the vein. And it's not their fault. It's just the way God made me. I'm a terrible stick. The one night that they came in, it took 8 tries for blood, and each one got more and more frustrating than the next. My staff was really okay at the hospital. They weren't too great. Some of them were wonderful. My first lady, when I woke up, I know they thought that I was on anesthesia at that point, but when I woke up, she was over my bed, and I looked up and I saw this beautiful woman who I thought, is this an angel? She was absolutely beautiful. She had the perfect olive skin, and her eyes were that golden brown, and she had beautiful hair. And she said, well, that must be the anesthesia talking. And I said, no, that's me. Like, you are a really beautiful woman. And I said, you're so pretty. And I meant that. So if you ever see this, I really meant that. She was wonderful. My time's running out. Sorry for the boohoo session. I will hope to be much happier tomorrow. Thanks, guys.